I'm back. So, welcome to Mind Academy Sports, where we teach the athletes the connection between their mind and performance. Okay, listen, it don't matter what sport you are dealing with. If you are a sports parent, it could be gymnastics, it could be basketball, it could be football, it can be baseball, whatever it is. If your athlete is having some type of mental block and you know that they can play up to their potential, it's just something inside their mind that you believe that they're lacking. And you know, once they can deal with this, they can play to their maximum potential. You are in the right place. I help athletes get rid of mental blocks very, very quickly, and they start playing on another level. Listen, one thing I know, I'm 30 years old. I was 22 yesterday, but what I'm trying to tell you is this game goes fast. I don't care if you're 9 or 19. This game goes really, really fast. There's only 4 years in high school. There's only 4 years in college. And what you don't want to do as a parent or as an athlete, you don't want them to waste any time in frustration. No time in frustration. You want them to love the sport. If you're in the stands, you want them to experience. You want to see them having fun. That is the point of sports. It's not to be frustrated. It's not to be down on yourself and things like that. So that's one of the things that I want to do, is I want to help athletes play to their maximum potential and actually enjoy their sports. But today we're talking strictly baseball. We're talking baseball, and I wanted to help baseball players really quick understand some mental toughness tips going into the season. One thing that you have to understand is this, that it primarily is a game of failure. Okay? Baseball is a game of failure. One of the best baseball players right now is Mike Trout. Okay, the way his baseball average is set up, he's failing 7 out of 10 times. He's only getting out of base 3 out of 10 times at bat. Okay, so you have to know that going in. So why is this important? This is important because you don't want to base how good you're playing on your percentages of you getting on base. Okay, you don't want to do that because that can mess up your confidence. What you want to pay attention to is how many times are you going to the plate confident? How many times are you not hesitating? Do you have confidence? Are you going to the plate? Are you aggressive? These are the things that you want to pay attention to. Okay? The reason is because you can do everything right. You can hit the ball square right in the middle. It can go right to the center field. But guess what? Somebody ends up catching, the center fielder or whoever, the outfielder ends up catching the ball that you hit clean. The luck just didn't happen that time. Okay, that can happen 4 times. So let's say you go 0 for 4. You go 0 for 4. Now you're thinking that you play bad, but no, you didn't play bad. You went to the plate confident. You went to the plate knowing what you're supposed to do. There was no mental clutter inside of your mind, but you did what you're supposed to do. So I want to switch your mind from thinking relating or correlating your confidence with how many times you get on base, and I want to know your mental state when you go to the plate. Okay, so if you need help on that, I want you to comment below. What are some of your mental blocks as far as baseball goes? If you're a sports parent, what does your athlete deal with? What kind of mental blocks do they deal with? What type of mental blocks do they have to overcome? It's really, really important. The reason that it's important is because you want to deal with these things before the season starts so you can hit the ground running. Okay? So comment below. I want to connect with you. I want to figure out what you guys are dealing with.